Hi, I'm Beth. Welcome to my Bubbie's Kitchen. We call it my Bubbie's Kitchen because my grandbabies, Lukey, Zachy, Aiden, and Leo, come here to eat all their favorite foods. And these are two of their absolute favorites. We have breaded fried shrimp with homemade marinara sauce, and we have baked shrimp, kind of like an oreganata, but Dimino style. First thing we're going to do is make the sauce. It's so easy to make tomato sauce, and it's really relatively cheap, that I don't really understand why anybody would buy it in the store. You just cut up a couple of cloves of garlic. Yes. I keep saying heads of garlic. I want to let this get brown. The garlic is brown. We don't want it to burn. So we're going to put in our can. Fresh tomatoes. This strainer is probably as old as you, right? Like 77 years old?
Maybe older.
Maybe older than you.
Yeah.
It was Mama's strainer. Want to rinse out the can. All the good stuff off the bottom. The seeds and the pulp stay in the strainer. They really will change the taste of the sauce. That's why I like to strain it. I'm going to put in my fresh basil. Salt. I measure it with a little divot in the palm of my hand. Some pepper. And now we just let it cook. And while the sauce is cooking, I'm going to start making my breadcrumbs and get my shrimp ready. I always make my breadcrumbs the same way. I have about 2 cups of plain breadcrumbs. This is about a cup of Pecorino Romano cheese, handful of parsley. I always use dry parsley because the fresh parsley burns. Now I know that this is controversial because you don't usually have cheese with fish, but like I said before, we like it, so we do it. Fennel seeds, ground up. They will change the taste of your breadcrumbs for the better, I promise you. I just got one of these pepper mills, and that's how I grind them up. Some black pepper. Some salt. I like to taste the breadcrumbs just to make sure that the mix is what I want it to be. Yep, that's it. Okay. first shrimp dish that I'm going to make, I forgot a knife. Okay. This is my mother-in-law's recipe. We make this with mussels. Uncle Joe actually made it with mussels. And, or we do it with shrimp. This is always on my Christmas Eve table. I'm going to butterfly the shrimp. These are cleaned and deveined shrimp. No shells, no tails. I open the shrimp up. Wouldn't be the same Christmas Eve, right, without these shrimp?
No, gotta have that.
Gotta have it.
Gotta have my shrimp and my crabs.
And your crab sauce. James is the one that eats all the crabs.
Yeah.
You and Joey don't like to get your hands dirty.
James likes to work hard.
James and I like to crack open the crabs. In Florida, there's that wonderful place. What is it where we had those crabs? Oh, they were fabulous.
You talking about Joe's Stone Crab House?
No. The other place where we went with Barbara and Freddie.
Oh. Yeah, I don't remember that.
I don't remember the name of that place. It was amazing. Huge portion of crabs. Delicious, really delicious. One more. Okay. I'm going to take some of my breadcrumbs. And I'm going to make it into a paste. I'm going to put my oven on 350. Stir my sauce, which is already thick enough for me to use for this recipe. See that, Rich?
Yep.
And now,
the consistency of that, yeah.
Yeah. Now, we're going to put some breadcrumbs on each shrimp. I guess this is kind of like a reganata, but it's the way that we do it, right?
The way my mother did it, yeah.
Yeah.
And my grandmother.
It's really, really good with mussels, too.
Yeah.
Look at that. You think I've made it a lot? Yeah. I'm actually going to let these shrimp sit over here for a couple of minutes while I bread my shrimp, the rest of my shrimp, for fried shrimp. We love fried shrimp. We eat it all the time. And if you like shrimp parmesan, all you have to do is take the fried shrimp, put a little mousse on, a little grated cheese, stick it in the oven, and that's another taste sensation.
With the sauce.
With the sauce, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely, sauce. No fork. Ah, drat. I'm back. Little water in my egg. Beat it up. I'm going to take some of my breadcrumbs and put them into this dish. I don't use all the breadcrumbs because if I don't have enough shrimp to finish it, I'm going to have to get rid of these breadcrumbs. So I leave the clean ones in this bowl, and whatever I don't use, I'll put in the fridge for the next time I want to bread and fry something. Want a wet and a dry hand. I'm going to bread all these shrimp, and then we'll be ready to cook everything. The shrimp is all breaded, ready to be fried, and I have some breadcrumbs that are like shrimpy, that are left over. So what we do is we'll add the rest of the egg to the breadcrumbs. And we make like a bread,
Pancake.
yeah, a breadcrumb pancake. Now, Mama used to give this to Mocha. This was always in Mocha's dish. Mocha was Mama's dog. We love Mocha. But it's so good that we don't only give it to Kiwi. We eat it too. So I'll probably get 2 of these little pancakes. You don't want to waste anything. Here we go. If Kiwi was here, I would give her 1, and we would split 1. Okay, so now
Still bubbling.
it's still bubbling.
Okay.
But look at how thick it is. This is just 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Just 20 minutes, and you have sauce. I'm going to take some of the sauce and put it on top of each of the shrimp. This is only going to take like 8 to 10 minutes in the oven. 350 degrees. My oven is preheated. We've got a nice baked macaroni dish. That, as Richie just reminded me, that was not a baked macaroni dish, that was a baked shrimp dish. And now I'm going to make a fried shrimp dish, not a fried macaroni dish. So we're just going to pan fry this. Want to make sure that our oil comes up to temperature. Our oil is nice and hot. So we're going to get all our shrimp in to fry on the first side. It's really important not to overcook shrimp. Maybe it'll be here 1 minute, minute and a half on the first side, just till they're golden brown. can see that our shrimp is brown around the edges, so we know to turn it. It's going to cook another 1 or 2 minutes on this side till it's golden brown. Golden brown on both sides. Take it right off the heat. Put it onto a paper towel. That's delicious. Get our little pancakes out. Want to check our shrimp, our baked shrimp. Very nice. 8 minutes. We're going to clean up and we're going to taste. And now we taste. I'll only take one of these because Richie's going to polish off this whole plate, I'm sure.
No, come on now. Come on. Don't give it away.
Couple of fried shrimp. We like to put some tomato sauce on our fried shrimp. Where's our pancakes, Rich?
They're over here. Hold on. This is tricky. Sorry.
I want to show you this. It's nice and steamy. Delicious. Reminds me of Mama. Aaron, my brother Aaron, may he rest in peace, he could eat 2 pounds of fried shrimp by himself on Christmas Eve, right? And he often did. Crispy on the outside, really nice and moist, not overcooked. The sauce is delicious. Mama's baked shrimp, let's see. It's a perfect dish. It looks elegant. You can serve it for a party, just for your family. Certainly have it on Christmas Eve. We love this dish. Have a great week.